Thank you. First of all, I would like to thank the library for making this possible. This is, I think, is a great opportunity. My name is Larry Walters, and I am running for mayor of Provo. I am a retired faculty member from BYU. I've taught public administration and trained city managers and trained government officials on 5 different continents for over 30 years. I've been a city manager. And I am concerned about Provo's future and really in this race because I think I can make a contribution to Provo's future. Thank you. Thank you. That's a good question. John Curtis has done some good things for the city, but a lot of the policies that he has pursued I would describe more as Band-Aids, particularly in the fiscal area. We face some fairly significant challenges coming down the road in terms of $200 million sewage treatment plant, multi-million-dollar public safety facilities, multi-million-dollar fire station needs. We don't have a good strategy for addressing those needs at this point based upon the policies currently in place. So one of the things that would set me apart is the fiscal experience that I've had both with Provo City on their budget committee and in other contexts and focusing on public finance and training people around the world and across the country on how to deal with tough financial situations. And I think I can help Provo through what I see to be some fairly tough times in the next 4 years. Provo's a great place, and there are a lot of wonderful things going on. And the mayor has done a spectacular job of making people feel good about living in Provo. And I think he should be, his contribution there should be recognized. But I think there are also some looming financial crises that we need to address. And the policies that we've used to get to this point are not going to work in the future. We need sound leadership in order to be able to do that. Economic development is a huge issue that I've heard a lot of people talk about. But I think we need to recognize how complex the issue is because there are so many moving parts. Why do people move to Provo? Why do businesses come to Provo? Businesses locate based upon what they foresee as the business opportunities. We have some businesses that are coming here. We're going to see a substantial investment in the Provo Town Center Mall. We're going to see redevelopment, we hope, around the mix. And Sherry has correctly identified other things that are really positive and really happening in Provo. But if you look at the population growth in Provo, we just haven't had the same growth that they've had in the rest of the county. Since the last census, the county has grown, outside of Provo, has grown by 18% population. Provo has grown during the same period of time, 3%. Okay. We haven't seen the same growth in retail sales that the rest of the county has had. And the reasons for that are that because we don't have the population growth, because we don't have the job growth, we don't see the retail businesses moving in. Eric talked about having good jobs, and he's absolutely right. If you want families to move here, there need to be high quality jobs, there need to be affordable housing, we need to have the full range of housing. Right now, we have over 63,000 adults between the age of 18 and 34 living in Provo. That's a huge and wonderful resource available to us. But we expect them to live in substandard housing, we don't address their transportation needs, we routinely marginalize them. That has to change. That's our future. We need to do things to help those people find ways to stay in Provo, to raise their families the way I have, the way many of you have. This is our future. And so it's this whole constellation of things that we need to focus on, including improving education. And I'll stop with that. Thanks. You may have seen the video that I put out about my position and attitude about UTA and BRT. I am a supporter of mass transit. I use the front-runner system fairly regularly, but I think that UTA has done us a disservice. The bus routes in Provo are really not designed to serve Provo residents. BRT is really not designed to serve Provo residents. And specifically in answer to your question, what would my administration do? We would have to sit down with UTA and redesign the system so that it serves Provo residents. We're not going to move the BRT system, but we have to design the bus routes so that the people can take the best advantage of it. I think, personally, I think it's in the wrong place, but it's a little late for that. I mean, that train's already left the station. But we need much more from UTA than we're now getting if it's really going to serve Provo residents.
Thank you.
Again, my name is Larry Walters, and I'm running for mayor. We've talked about a lot of issues tonight, and some of them are fairly controversial. Recognize that as you vote, cast your vote for mayor, you're hiring the chief executive officer for the city for the next 4 years. That will require addressing the full range of issues that we've talked about, plus many others that we haven't really had time to talk about that are really important to us. I urge you to look carefully at the range of experience, the depth of the experience, the kind of creativity and energy that each of the candidates has to bring. There's some really wonderful, talented people up here. But I think as you do that, you'll come to recognize that I'm the candidate that has the kind of experience that Provo needs to confront the challenges that it faces over the next 4 years. And I ask for your support. Thank you.